We'll see.
Hiya guys, welcome back to Clearview Driving. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Salmon and today I am doing a mock test with Hani. Welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
So how are you feeling before we get started today?
Good.
Good?
Confident.
Okay. So you've said you've had a lot of hours, no set number.
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever done a mock test before?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Do you know how this is going to go today, or would you like me to tell you a little bit about it?
Tell me.
Okay, so throughout the drive, just follow the road ahead.
Okay.
Whenever I need you to turn, I will tell you. If I don't say anything, you're just going straight anyways.
All right.
But you can ask. A bit of independent driving, following some signs, and a manoeuvre, possibly the emergency stop, similar to everything you've already been practicing. Okay? Alright, so for anyone that's new to watching these videos, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and select that bell icon so that you get a notification every time that I upload. And for Hani, for you, I've got a question before we get started. Alright, could you tell me, how would you check that your indicators are working?
So turn on the ignition, then flick the switch, and then check outside. And I click the hazard lights and then check.
Okay, alright. So I'm ready whenever you're ready. We're going to move out of here, go up to the end of this road, and then turn left.
Left, yeah?
Yeah, left out there. And up to the end of the road there, and turn left. And ahead at this roundabout. And then if you could take the next road on your left, please. And then take the next road on your right, please. Okay, the road seems to be closed. If we just continue a bit further. And then take the next road on your right instead. And if you could put it in park up on the left, somewhere safe. Thank you. Drive off whenever you're ready. And left to get in here. If you could pull in and park up on the left hand side of the road, please. Okay, so what I would like you to do now Okay, so what I'd like you to do now, using the vehicle in front of us, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would carry out the parallel park exercise. So start alongside this vehicle in the road, then reverse back and finish within 2 car lengths, and treat the driveways as a high curb, so don't go onto that section.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
As soon as we moved off from this position, there was a vehicle coming towards us. The best thing to do in this case is simply wait behind the parked vehicle, allow them to get through, and then pull up alongside to start your manoeuvre. Now, Hani did finish the manoeuvre fairly quickly. It was more of a matter of convenience than anything else. It just means you don't have the pressure of someone waiting for you to complete your manoeuvre. When carrying out the parallel park manoeuvre, remember to maintain some space from the curb. Now, as we're going back, Hani does end up mounting the curb and continues to reverse back until the back tyre is actually on the pavement. He doesn't realise as he goes up from the end of the driveway. Thank you. Drive off whenever you're ready. Take the next road on your right, please. And if you could pull in and park up on the left-hand side of the road, please. It's almost safe. Just not in front of a driveway.
On this road?
Yes, please, on this road. That's great there, thank you. Alright, so we're going to start the independent driving from here now. So I'd like you to follow some signs.
Right.
We're going to go down this road, and I'd like you to firstly follow some signs towards Oxford. Okay? Hani does drive a little bit fast. Now, as we get to the end of this road, we're turning onto a dual carriageway, and we wanted to turn into the left-hand lane. There was a gap in the left lane, but the right lane was still moving at 40 miles per hour. Hani decides to move out and make this left turn with a vehicle passing in the second lane. Now, this goes down as a serious fault due to the way we swung out as we made this turn. It would have been safer to just keep waiting until both lanes are clear. Hani tried to make the turn quickly and speed up as he's making the turn. It simply would have been safer just to wait for both lanes to be clear. He would not have been marked down for hesitation due to the speed of the cars on the road.
Can't see.
Now ahead of us we've got a 70 miles per hour dual carriageway. Now Hani does do well to speed up and then merge in at the end, but as we're speeding up he ends up going into the wrong gear. After 4th gear he was trying to quickly get into 5 and ends up in 3rd gear, which results in the car jolting slightly as the engine brake slows us down. Okay, we're going to now follow signs towards Slough. Once we'd merged onto the dual carriageway, Hani should have turned his indicator off. Now this indicator did stay on for quite some time and vehicles in the middle lane are now thinking that we're intending to try and switch lanes, and the van in the right did try and make some space for us.
Okay, what was that ticking noise in my head?
So at this point the left-hand lane is coming off the dual carriageway and the right 2 lanes are going onto a motorway, and that's why the left-hand lane is moving a lot faster. Hani is quite confident when it comes to turning at these big roundabouts. He's able to keep the overtaking position and maintains his discipline with his lane. We're now turning left at this roundabout, and again he turns from the overtaking lane, which is not a concern, and maintains that position throughout. At this point he's now looking to switch back into the left, and he does so safely. He's checking his mirrors, signalling, and waits for his safe gap to move back. Hani, when it's safe to do so, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would demist the rear windscreen. So to demist the rear windscreen. Not knowing how to operate the demisters is not a serious fault, it's about how you're controlling the vehicle whilst you're driving. So in this case, there's no fault. When we get to the roundabout, we're going to turn left. It's the first exit. We're going to be going straight from both roundabouts. Now we've got 2 roundabouts really close together and we're going straight from both of them. Hani ends up getting a dangerous fault on the second roundabout as he ends up moving in front of a learner car who was approaching from our right. He should not have moved in at this point as we need to be given priority to our right. Now Hani tries to move with the vehicle that's approaching from the left-hand side but just moves off way too late. Sorry, it's just because the car in front was on test.
Okay.
So I didn't want to move in front of them, yeah?
Alright. So if that was a normal car, right?
It was
still
still
the same thing.
Yeah. You should have waited for them
Okay.
regardless.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to take the chance because they're on test.
Right.
Ahead there are some signs saying that the road narrows from the right hand side and that the road surface is slippery. Hani should have slowed down when he noticed all of this.
Very tight roads.
And then left at the roundabout. Alright, so the demister, it's this button here.
Okay.
So as we're driving, I'm going to ask you to do that again on the go, okay?
Alright.
So at this roundabout, we're just going ahead. It's kind of to the left there, it's the first exit, yeah? Alright, when it's safe to do so, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would demist the rear windscreen. Alright, you can turn it off. Thank you. I hate that bridge.
Yeah, that is terrifying. Watch out.
I always have this fear that someone's going to be crossing the road. I know they shouldn't be. It's the worst place for it, but I just always have that fear that something's going to be just as you kind of get over that brow. Alright, let's make a left turn at these traffic lights, please. Okay, now at the roundabout coming up, we're going to turn right. It's the third exit. It's coming up soon, okay?
Alright.
So we're taking the third exit right. Hani accidentally goes into first gear while we're driving at 19 miles per hour, resulting in a dangerous fault with the control on gears. If there was somebody behind us at this point, they would have definitely crashed into the back of the car, as the car has slowed down without warning.
Sorry.
Carry on driving, just carry on driving normally. There you go, just carry on. And then we're going to go left at the next roundabout coming up shortly, okay? Carry on driving, just carry on driving normally. There you go, just carry on. There we go. And left in here, okay?
That was deadly.
So we're making a left in here. Going ahead from here.
Too close.
We're just gonna go left when we get to the roundabout. Not this one here, just at the very end. So left at this roundabout. I'm just gonna keep it fairly slow around here. If you can make a right turn, please.
Okay.
Yes, please. Alright, Hani, that's the end of your test. How was your drive?
Alright. Could have been a lot better.
Okay, so
yeah.
Where did it go wrong then?
So, first, I think this was a series where we were like, it was a giveaway, and then I had to like go into that fast road. I might have slowed someone behind me down. I think I did. It's like a 40-mile-an-hour road, but
yeah,
I started really
left.
slow. Yeah, I think that's a serious.
Okay, that is a serious,
Yeah.
but it wasn't for what you're thinking.
For what?
Okay, it was the way we turned.
Oh.
There was a white Prius in that second lane.
Okay, was I too close?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because look, you were trying to go in and go fast, right?
Yeah.
But think of the way he's going to perceive you coming into that.
Right.
He's thinking you're going to swing into his path.
Okay.
So there, I would have patiently waited.
Okay.
So I know you're thinking, oh, I've slowed down the traffic behind once you're on that road. That wasn't that bad. It was the actual way we come in because you were trying to go fast.
Okay.
So what I would do there is I would wait for that second lane to also be clear, or just a really big gap.
Okay.
So that when you initially make that swing, nobody's in that second lane.
All right. Yeah,
Or just take the turn slower and then get up to speed quickly. But don't try and take that sort of speed on the turn.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's one.
That's one.
Second one was that roundabout.
That roundabout with the learner, what happened?
So I saw him, right?
Yeah.
But he was not going. Like, he was slow.
They were just watching the traffic on their right, but they actually come in.
I thought that was a gap.
Yeah.
I know that he has priority, but
Yeah.
he's not moving. Like,
But
he's just looking. Like,
think about the space between you guys in terms of that gap. As you entered, where would they be? So we needed to give way to them because
Yeah.
as soon as I stopped you, they were right there, weren't they?
Sure. Yeah.
I
I
know
can't remember. So.
Okay, the thing is, right? You have to just make sure you give priority to your right.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Had you missed that gap, and now we wait another 5 seconds, the next car is now going straight, we can take it.
Yeah.
So it was just, you were just being a little bit impatient on that one.
Yeah, true.
I would not have taken that. Okay?
And then even on the same roundabout.
Yeah.
Straight after.
Yeah,
the
the white
other car. Yeah. Did the same thing.
Because you thought, oh, I can take it. Because you're trying to take it with that car blocking.
Yeah.
But as soon as we're coming in, the block's already over.
Yeah. True.
The block's too small for you to try and time. So it's just like, oh,
It's not worth it.
not worth it at all.
So that's 3. The fourth was.
Can we talk about your parallel park?
That was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the way it started and where we actually ended up by the end.
Okay.
So before going into the road, did you see the car coming towards you?
Yes.
Okay. You know you're going to stop in the middle of the road.
Yes.
And take your time to reverse and check.
Yeah.
Why not just
let him go?
Let him go. And then start the manoeuvre.
To be honest, when I got off,
Yeah.
I was like, sorry man, too late, I'm gonna do the thing.
No, come on, we had tons of space from that car as well. I thought,
Yeah,
should I say it? Should I not?
right.
But I was like, I want to see what his decision is.
I just decided, okay,
But okay,
let
that
me just park
wasn't
really
a
quickly.
fault, right?
Yeah.
It was just more like inconvenient for
Yeah.
them. Like it was just like, okay, you could have been nice.
Exactly, yeah.
Did you know your back tire was actually on the pavement?
No.
Did you feel
I
it
didn't feel
climb
it,
up?
no.
Okay. You could feel it resisting. Then we actually climbed up.
Okay,
And then when we moved off, you felt the drop as well.
okay.
So
Was it that?
You're on
I
the
actually didn't notice, it was very subtle.
yeah, because you went up where the curb starts to kind of climb up from the drive.
Okay.
So that's why you
probably
didn't
why I
feel
didn't feel it.
resisting.
Yeah, exactly.
But aim for about that sort of gap. You don't need to
Okay.
be parked perfect.
Yeah,
There's no harm in being slightly out. Just
Yeah.
kind of a reasonable distance. Yeah.
yeah,
Otherwise, beautifully done. Control and observation. Just don't go on the pavement.
yeah.
Your signal stayed on for a little bit too long at one
Exactly,
point.
yeah.
No, nothing major. The gear change. What happened just now?
So that big,
Yeah.
I think it went on neutral. I
You
think.
went into first gear
Oh, did I? Okay.
instead of going to third gear.
Right. Yeah, that never happens. It's just a one-off thing.
I think, I don't really know why, because at that point you were trying to switch into the left lane and suddenly it's happened. Nobody was behind us, thankfully,
Yeah,
but that was a dangerous mistake.
it was very dangerous.
Yeah. When you're driving and you accidentally kind of move towards first gear,
Mm-hmm.
you'll feel the gear lever resisting.
Okay,
Did you feel it resisting slightly?
I think so. I
Okay.
think I did, yeah.
When you feel that, it just means you're going the wrong way.
Okay.
Don't push past that.
Yeah,
Third gear should be quite smooth, where it's like
Yeah.
that. It just flows, right?
yeah,
But because you're kind of pushing it to the left, you're just restricting it from springing back. You generally drive really nice. Like when we did that big dual carriageway where we did the signs for Slough, dealing with
Yeah.
that big puddle
I
in the
know.
middle.
I can drive. But
Yeah.
it's just like little things, like
But let's think about where all these faults happened.
yeah,
So the mini roundabout,
yeah.
then the Prius was on a junction turning left,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Then the roundabout gear change was again on the roundabout as
Yeah.
you're coming off. So all of
Exactly.
these faults seem to be on the junctions.
Mm.
So let's take a bit more care on the junctions, not to be too eager to
Okay.
go in. Find the right
Yeah.
gap.
I just need to be a bit more patient.
Yeah.
I'm actually very like. I just have to go. I don't know.
That's it.
Just get the urge to go.
You don't need to go anywhere.
Yeah.
We're just driving in a big loop. We're not driving A to B.
Yeah,
and even
exactly.
if you were, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay? So you just need to show the examiner, look, I can drive.
Yeah.
But take your time with it.
Yeah.
Go fast when it's nice and straight and there's nothing happening. But as soon
Yeah.
as it gets a bit busy, take your time with it. Really be alert.
Okay.
You drive like an experienced driver, really, honestly.
Yeah,
You don't drive like a learner.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm not on that level. I'm not on that level.
No, you drive like an experienced driver. You know what you're doing. You kind of get on with it. But you just need to be careful on the junctions now. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright guys, that is the end of today's mock test video. Hopefully you guys have learnt a thing or two. If you have, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Let's get to these 100 likes quickly. I always do that at the premieres. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and select that bell icon so that you get a notification every time that I upload. And that is it from us today. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Oh my days.